Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Better Living Through Fitness Level 1. Let's go ahead and get it started. I have no clock. This is just a light jog, light on the ankles, light on the knees. We're just barely warming ourselves up here. All right, now let's come down into a lower stance, feet wider than shoulder width apart, uppercut, hook, hook, uppercut. You're crossing sides, uppercut, and then opposite hook, and then opposite uppercut. Remember when you do uppercuts to keep your elbow at a 90-degree position? I did that wrong, but let's go with it. All right, now we're gonna stay in this position and we're gonna just do some regular squats. So squat down and then come all the way up. Now, if you have knee injuries, you can do a light squat right here, just a slight bend in the knees and then come back up. We're just aiming to activate these quad muscles. If you can come all the way down, feel free to do that though. It is better for you. Works not only the quads, but the hamstrings and the glutes. All right, front kicks to shake out our legs as usual. Your goal is to be able to do these exercises every day. Let's hope this works. I don't think it will. Jumping jacks, let's go. Now, jumping jacks, you're supposed to do a little hop with the body, but remember, if that's too hard on your knees and ankles, you can do a step out, step in. I'm going back to the regulars. All right, we got another core exercise to warm up. We're gonna do a big wave hello. Now, if you can't reach your arms up over your head like that, over your shoulder, feel free to just bring them across like this. We're aiming to get our torso here. All right, we're getting another torso exercise here. We're gonna do crossover, jab cross, okay? Then we're gonna do low, mid, and then high. Now, again, if you can't reach your arms up above your head, keep your punch at collarbone level, about here. Most people could do that, and then just lean back. You're aiming to get your core engaged in this anyways. So it's not about moving your arms as much as it is moving your torso. From the side, lean forward for the low punch, lean back for the high punch. And you're crossing over your body with the punches. So if my left arm is punching, it's gonna be punched to the right side to the left. One more. Butt kicks, here we go. Now remember, for butt kicks, if this is too hard on your legs to do this, you can do a step, kick, step, butt kick. Step, step, kick, step, step, kick. Step forward into the one side, step back to the other side, kick. From the front, if this helps. All right, warm-up's almost over. Let's start the jog. All right, good job with the warm-up. Let's do our stretches and let's get some water and start our stretches. All right, starting with arms across the chest, stretch for 2 seconds and then release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we're going to stretch our chest now. Grab a wall, slight bend in the elbow, about 90 degrees, and then pull back while holding onto the wall, like you're gonna throw a baseball. You're throwing a fastball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, we're gonna bend over and stretch our back. So, mainly pivot in the hips and then a slight bend in the lower back. 1, 2, come up. You can use your arms to push yourself back up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's lunge. Follow the tutorial, slight bend in the knee, pushing our weight through to our heel. Hands above your kneecap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I missed all of last week. 5, 6, 7, 8. We had a bout of strep throat that went through the family twice. It was not pleasant. Okay, quad stretch. 1, 2. Some of us are still getting over it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Grabbing a wall, pivoting in the hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Calf stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good job. Let's get another small drink of water and we'll start our exercises. All right, here we go. Starting off with a jog. Right on time. Now we're jogging a little bit more vigorously than we did the first 2 times, all right? Every time you jog, you should be jogging a little bit more intense until you get to the final one, where if you can, it's supposed to be kind of like a high knee run. It's supposed to be more of like an actual jog. All right, now coming over to do push-ups. So, as usual, with our rail push-ups, we go up to the rail, 1, 2.5 steps back, and here we go. As usual, shoot for 20. Now, Normally for rail push-ups, you can actually go a little bit deeper because the load isn't as hard on your arms. But if you're going for regular push-ups, you should shoot for 90-degree elbow bend, which isn't quite chest touching the ground. But like I say, rail push-ups are a little bit easier, so we can add a little bit more to the form. All right, coming back, now we're gonna get into a wide stance. We're gonna flush out our arms with a crossover twist punch. All right, now let's really cross our entire center. Lean into every punch. Try to exhale as you punch. Lifting your heels with each punch, lifting the opposite heel, well actually the same heel of the arm that you're punching. Okay, next exercise, we're going to do burpees. We're starting off with burpees on the first set through this time, so you know it's going to be fun next time. So coming up to the steps, 1, 2.5 steps back. All right, do a push-up, then do a squat. Now, obviously with knee damage, you don't have to come really deep into the squat, just a slight bend, and then go back into that push-up. But remember, it's all about challenging yourself. So if you can get into a deep squat, using a rail to balance actually really takes the workload off and you can get a little bit deeper. One more. All right, now let's come over here, side to front kicks. We're gonna shake out our legs. Okay, side kick, and then we're switching to the opposite front kick. Alternating legs here. Side kick, and then opposite leg, front kick. Side kick, opposite leg, front kick. Makes you have to think a little bit. Now, if you can't kick too high, that's okay. Just kick a little lower as if you're aiming for somebody's shins. That's all that you need. All right, let's get on down here. We're gonna do our ab exercise now. We're going back to one we haven't done in a while, the Frankenstein. So, legs straight, arms straight up at the ceiling, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna lift up like you're going to the ceiling. Stiff arm. Let's shoot for 15. Good job. All right, coming back up, going back into the jog. Sun's starting to peek out a little bit. Now remember, we're jogging a little bit more intense than the last time. Okay, now we're gonna do something new to the level ones. We are doing moving diamond push-ups, okay? So now for the rail, it's gonna be a little bit different. Let's step up to the rail. 1, 2.5 steps back. What you're gonna do is you're gonna bring one arm over, set it on top of the other hand in kind of a cross shape, and then you're gonna do a push-up towards that hand. Switch sides, bring that hand over here, and push up. We're gearing ourselves up for one arm push-ups here with some assistance. Now, obviously, level ones, we're never going to go all the way to do complete one arm push-ups. A lot of even younger folks and in-shape folks have problems with that. So we'll never go all that way, but it's okay to get your body kind of used to that motion. Now, let's come down to the ground and let me show you what the diamond part actually is. So knees on the ground. And what we're gonna do is we got our hands at the same position, like, pay attention to the tutorial. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring one hand over to make a diamond on the floor. And then we're gonna do a push-up with our forehead aimed at that arm. So if we're on our left side, our forehead is gonna be aimed at our right hand, and the same for the other side. Forehead aimed for the other arm, getting you prepped for diamond push-ups. Now, obviously, diamond push-ups are done in the middle. And so some of you might be asking, like, why do diamonds to the either side? It's because we're focusing on that workload coming more from one arm and using the other arm as an aid to help us pull off this push-up. Last one. All right, great job. Let's move on. Whoa. Give me a second. All right, now, horse stance, twist, jab, cross. Now your arm probably really could use this shaking out now. Now, remember to not hyperextend your elbow. Don't snap your elbow. Always keep a little bit of a bend in your elbow when you do this punch. All right, let's move on to the next exercise. This one's probably gonna get you pretty good. We're doing burpees again, only we're gonna add some mountain climber runs to it. So stepping up to the rail, 1, 2.5 steps back. We're gonna do push up, squat, and then mountain climbers vertically. Push up, squat, vertical mountain climbers. Let's do 10 of these. One, 2, 3, 4. Let's do one more. Great job. All right, coming back. We're gonna shake out our legs again. So side kick to front kick. Now this time, let's see if we can add a little bit of a hop, turning it into a switch kick. So it'll be a side kick, switch kick, side kick, switch kick. Now, this is still level 1, so if you want, feel free to just stick in there with the alternating front kick. But if you can, always try to challenge yourself. Oops. 3 more. There we go. All right, now, coming back down, Frankenstein. All right, this time, let's shoot for 20. Here we go. One more. Here we go. 20. Great job. All right. Final jog. This should be more of a run now. You can do it. So even if it's hard on your knees and ankles, you can still make the same motions as the earlier ones. Just do it a little bit faster. All right, 10 more seconds. Three, 2, one. Great job. All right, let's get some water and start our final stretches. All right, we're gonna start off with the lunges. Remember to take it easy on your knees. We're gonna hold it for about 20 seconds. All right, turn it into a side lunge, turning this foot facing forward and pushing against the inside of this knee. All right, other side, forward lunge. All right, turn to a side lunge, turning this toe to the forward and pushing against the inside of this knee. All right, let's get our back. So bend over, bend in the hips, slight bend in the lower back, and hold it there. This should feel great. Come on up. We're going to do the fastball stretch. Hold it here. Other side. All right. Arms across our chest, slight twist in the trunk. Other side. All right, quads. All right, other side. All right, calves, we're almost done. Other side. Great job, everybody, if you stuck through all the way up until the end. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so that you get alerted every time I bring new content. If you have a suggestion, don't forget to leave a comment down below. Thank you very much for watching, and y'all have a good one.